Alrighty, Tuesday, December 1st, 2020, and the market is on fire. The S&P futures are at 3666 and a half, up about 43 points, 1.18%. Let's look at the chart. Okay, it looks like we hit a new high. Let's check it out real quick. Okay. First we're loading the 1 minute chart. Okay, the 1 minute we look at 68 and a quarter. Yeah, actually I want to go short here, so let me do that real quick before we do anything else. Yes, we're at the highs, but I also feel that there's a lot of resistance here, and this may be a good short. Very low risk entry. So we are short 3666 and a half. And let's get back to business. Okay. So that's our short. Okay, the high of the day is 36.68 and a quarter on the 1 minute. 5 minute, same deal. 3 minute. Okay. 10 minute. Okay. Let's look at the 30 minute. Alrighty, and let's look at the daily. Last month of the year, guys. What are you going to do? How are you going to position yourself? Alright, so we hit a new high today of 68 and a quarter, it seems. Okay, let's look at a weekly chart. Okay, yeah, so we're pretty high up there. But again, I don't think much has changed, and my hunch is that we may have a nice little move back down into the range. That's my feeling. And here you see already we have on the 1 minute, we have that high 2-3 minutes ago, and now it looks like this candle is going down. The volume, let's look at the volume on the half hour to see how explosive this move has been. Yeah, I mean the volume was pretty strong for the last half hour, but that was the open. But I'm not sure if I'm too convinced about this being a really strong move. All right. Anyways, so we are short right now. Now, in terms of our stop, if my phone can stop blowing up. In terms of our stop, okay, let's put in our stop at 36.72 and a half. Okay, so very tight stop. Okay, not leaving a lot of room on this one, obviously. Although I do feel that we're at, we may be toppy here, and the market may go back to the range. I still don't want to risk too much because we are, the market is up so far. Okay, that's the story. We're short. It is Tuesday, December 1st, 2020, and we have a stop in at 72 and a half. Okay, there you go. All right, see you guys in a bit. 36.72 and a half is our stop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tuesday, December 1st, 2020, 10:09 a.m. So it looks like the last candle, we hit 3670.75, a high. We have our stop at 72 and a half, but it looks like it's a hammer formation. And we had another hammer formation before then, but this is like a longer one. And I consider this a hammer. Basically, it looks kind of like a hammer, right? Where it's like a reversal. It hits a high and goes the other way, or hits a low and goes the other way. So it looks like a hammer here. This candle right here looks like a hammer, okay? And I'm pretty, I would not want to go long here at this level right now. And I'm going to be, I'm confident our short was a good entry. If we're wrong, we're going to take a small loss. But I still feel that we can go lower here. All right, let's see where it goes. Alrighty, Tuesday, December 1st, 2020, 10:19 a.m. We were stopped out. The market hit 72 3/4. But yet, we still feel that this may be a good short. So we're going to enter again for our second trade. We're going to enter another short. Okay, another short. Okay, here we go. And we are short. We're short 5 at 72.5. No, 72 3/4 is our new short. Okay, so far our orders on the day, we got short 5 at 36.66.5. We got stopped out. We put a very tight stop at 72.5. Okay, now our second order of the day is short again, this time at 72 3/4, 36, 72 3/4, December 1st, 2020, 10:20 a.m. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put in our stop at, okay, this time we'll do 82.5, okay? And again, if we're wrong, we're wrong. I just feel that, yes, the market's at the highs, but I feel that, let's see if the order's working. I feel that I don't want to be, going long at this point. I mean, I may change my mind later. Technicals always do change, but at this point, I feel that the play that I'm looking for is a short move. Okay. Anyways, so let's see, especially how the market's been acting, how it's been in this range. So just because it's above the heights of the range and it goes a little higher does not mean that we suddenly broke out and we have like a huge bull market ahead of us right now. I mean, that may happen eventually. We may have what they call a Santa Claus rally. We'll have to see. But right now, today, I feel the move is still short at this point in the day. Okay? This is dynamic. It changes. But that's my view. So, we are short. We have our stop. Okay? At 36.82.5 is our stop. And then here we are. The market's at 36.75 right now. Okay. And that's what's going on. All right, guys. See you guys in a bit. Our position is starting to take us into the green so far today. Our short. Let's take a look at what's going on. Look at the Dow. Okay. And look how, yes, it hit that high. And then look at this candle completely almost taking all of it back. Okay. On the 30-minute. Let's look at the NASDAQ. Look at that. You see that high, and it looks like it's already lower than where it opened, like way lower. In terms of the S&P, yep, we are starting to sell off. I see that. We're about to go to the lows of this whole candle, almost on the S&P. But look at the Russell. Russell just really breaking down here. So, breaking through all support and just, going down. So, it's important to watch different markets, different time frames, to really get a good view of what's going on. And that's the story. We are short, and we will see where the market takes us. Alrighty, so what's going on here is that let's look at the 1 minute, and you see basically the entire rally almost gone. Not yet. It's kind of bouncing off of this red line on the 1 minute, but you see it went from about 36, I would say 50 maybe. Hold on. I would say about, let's see if the phone does run away from me. It's 36.50 What's this one? Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. So we're talking about a low of 36.50 right around the open. As the market started to sell a little bit, had a huge rally. Buyers came in, could have been a program, who knows what. Went to 36.75, and a half. We tried to go short once. We got stopped out at 72 and a half. Okay. You see, so that's what we did, but we still felt that we want to stay short and we don't want to go long, and we went short again. And this is what the market did. Now, in terms of the 5-minute chart, we see the market make new highs at 75 and a half, and then go right back down and hit the blue line and bounce off the blue. So we do need to see that break of that blue line, and then the blue and red moving average. As you see, literally hit it perfectly and bounced. And now, hopefully, we're going to go and attempt to go again and break that line and then go lower. So that's the 5-minute. In terms of the 10-minute, which is loading right now for the first day of the last month of the year. We're almost closing out 2020. Aren't you guys excited? Listen, I have today at 2 p.m. I have maybe between 1 and 3, depends on trading, but I'm going to have a live start to a 30-day challenge. So definitely you should go find me on Facebook. And you can find it afterwards and just join the challenge. Shift on Yisrael. Okay? Anyways, so that's the story. So we're looking at the 10-minute. Again, we had that big pop. Came right back down. You know what this really reminds me of? It reminds me of that huge day we had, our biggest day, which was, I believe, on a Monday. It was Monday, November 9th, when we made over $15,840.60 net. That's after commissions, and we were up like 10.38%. It kind of reminds me of that, where the market had a huge open, it was really strong, and then went straight down from there. And history repeats itself. The markets repeat themselves in how they move. And, there's different kinds of personalities to different kinds of markets. I mean, some markets, they explode higher, and then volume kicks in, and then it just keeps going and going and going and breaking out. And then some markets, it's like, yes, the market over time might be trending higher, but it's just like every time there's a rally, it sells off and goes down. And sometimes it sells off hard and it stays in a range. So we are at the top of the range. We broke through that higher band, sort of. We touched it barely. And now we see the market, start to go down. So in terms of let's look at the 30-minute, just so we get a little bit of idea. And then we'll look at the daily after that. Okay, so here, the 30-minute, you see, basically, again, like we were discussing, the whole entire candle is taken out. This whole big candle, the high, is basically reversed completely, and it's going lower now. So lower than we started this 30-minute when we broke out. So obviously, if you're bullish, that's not a good sign, and if you're bearish, it is a pretty good sign, which is why we went short, among other reasons. So and then we look here at the daily chart. Yeah, we did register that new high at 75 and a half, but it looks like we're going lower. And in here, you see this bar that I'm talking about right here? You see that? This is what, let's do it again. I will have no problem with that, but I don't know if we will. But you see this bar where it went with this candle, where it kind of looks like a hammer, sort of, and it went all the way up and then reversed all the way down, and it closed a little higher, but basically short was the move, and we did very well that day. So that's the story, guys. We are short. We're going to see what happens. Again, everything's dynamic. Things change, so we will have to see where this takes us. Alrighty, guys? I will catch up with you guys very soon. Let me get this to load. And, okay, here we are. So let's see where the market takes us. All right. Alrighty, it is Tuesday, December 1st, 2020, 3:56 p.m. Let's take a look at the market. First, we're going to look at the daily chart. Okay, and we see that we did hit a brand new high today, 3677.5. But it looks like we're going to close way under that high and way under this high too, which was, hold on, which was 35.68. Well, we will see. I mean, we have a few minutes left. We have 3 minutes till the New York Stock Exchange closes, and we have another 15 minutes after that to get out. But basically, the high had been 36.68. Today we went a little bit above that to 36.77. And let's see what had happened once we hit that high, okay? Let's look at the 30-minute chart, okay? The 30-minute chart, we see that we had that big rally, okay? And then we hit that 36.77 level. And then at that point, the market, the S&P has gone under the first 3 fast-moving averages. And it's between those and between the support area of about 36.50 to 36.57 or so. So that's what's happening right there on the 30-minute. 10-minute chart, we see the S&P is under all the fast-moving averages, went under support, under the blue line, and now all it has is just the red line to contend with at about 36.45. So, yeah, if we stay under this level, we could be going back to 36.10 or 3600. And then the 5-minute chart, okay, we see the market opened, rallied to about 36.75, okay, came back down to about 36.60, and then it's been between 36.60 and 36.77 and a half, that high, or maybe even 36.55 if you want to be more precise, okay. And then let's look at the 3-minute. In terms of the 3-minute, we see again big up moves, and basically, I guess, I mean, the market's significantly higher because it opened significantly higher, but it's basically just been flat and towards the lower end of this range. That's what it looks like on the 3-minute. And then the 1-minute, and we are about to close the New York Stock Exchange. We are at 36.59 and a quarter, going down fast, 58 and a quarter. Back at 60 and a quarter, 59 and a half. So in terms of that, we see a market that was, well, let's look here. Market opened really hard. We went short once, we got stopped out, we went short again. And basically the market did test some highs, hit 77 and a half. But then it sold off really hard at about 244. It topped out, and then we see that big down move from 76 to 56 that happened pretty quick. And then the market has, you know, first attempt over here, it tried to break through the resistance, came back down again. Second attempt, it broke through, but was unable to break through the blue line, and now it looks like it's going lower again to the lows as we just closed the market, and we have the next 15 minutes to get out. Okay, in terms of our orders, okay, we were short at 36.66 and a half, okay, and then we ended up covering that, getting stopped out actually at 36.72 and a half, taking a loss there. But we still, if you guys look back, we still felt the market was going to go lower, and we went short again. And we put another stop at a higher level at 82 and a half, I believe. And we went short 5 at 36.72 and 3/4. Here's our stop at 36.82 and a half. The market right now, we're up about 1.1%. We're up about 1812.50 on the day, getting closer to that 160 once again. We are up on the trade over $3,312.50, but what had happened was we took a loss on the prior trade, so that's why even though we're up significantly on this trade, the amount that we're up on the day is way less. Okay, so in terms of our order, what we're going to do right now is we're going to replace this order. And we're going to put in a limit order at 36.50 even. Okay. We're going to put, whoops, not 60, 36.50. Okay, that's going to be our order. Okay, let's put that in. We're replacing the order now. Canceling our stop. Putting in our 36.50 limit order. The market right now is at 36.59.5. We have about 17 minutes to get filled. Okay, and let's see where the market takes us. All right. All right, we have the final minute that we have to get out in. Okay, we have about 50 seconds to go. So let's look at what's happening. So yeah, we hit the 36.56 level, maybe a drop lower over here. Right now we're at 36.60 even. What we're going to do is we're going to change this order, cancel and replace, and we're just going to go market. Okay. And we're going to do that in 10, 9, 8, let's do it. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna get out right there. Let's see where we got filled. Wait, something, okay, hold on. I think, oh, here we go, okay. Yep, so we got filled at 36.60 even. We're up 1.06% on the day. Which is basically where the market closed, 36.60 even. We are at $159,139.70 of equity. So we are getting very close to the 160 area. And, at that point, we got to go to another 8,449.80, because our high on November 9th, Monday, we hit $449.80. So, yeah, we're looking to get that additional 10 grand or more this week. That will be our goal, to go above the 170 level. I mean, the high is 168, 449.80, but we're going to look to at least hit 170. That's going to be our target. I mean, today is Tuesday. We got a few more days, so let's do this. Alrighty, guys, have a great night, and I will see you.